In this video, we're going to talk about the noise section in Massive. So the noise section is located down here, and it generates different types of noise. Typically, noise generators make white noise, which consists of all frequencies at equal volume. So what do we use white noise for? Synthesizers often include noise generators to enable the user to program drum sounds. If I just switch off oscillator 1 and turn the level up on the noise generator, I can play some white noise. If I come over to envelope 4, which is hardwired to the amplitude, just turn down the sustain. We're going to deal with the envelopes a little bit later, and turn down the decay. I can program a sound, just bring that attack down as well, which sounds a little bit similar to a hi-hat. A bit more decay, and it's sounding a little bit more like a snare. In a later video, when we look at the stepper LFO, we're going to look into using the noise section with the stepper to program hi-hat patterns. So what other uses for noise are there? Noise is great for programming build-up and breakdown noises. Some people call it wind effects. If I just open that sustain again, and I'm just going to place a filter on here, and I'm also going to route the noise generator through filter 1, press a key and increase the cutoff. So you can hear that the filtered white noise is great for producing build-up sounds. What else can we use white noise for? White noise is also great for adding a bit of grit and dirt to a sound. If I switch oscillator 1 back on, I'm just going to give myself a blend between a square and sawtooth wave. If I bring down the level of the noise generator, so if I slowly bring in the noise, you'll hear that it adds a little bit of dirt to the sound. Just going to bring down that resonance on the filter. So it's just adding a little bit of grit to that sound. You'll hear that effect a lot in electro house music, dubstep, drum and bass. So what controls do we have on the noise generator? Well, the first knob is called colour. And what that does is, it allows coloration of the sound by shifting the frequency spectrum. It kind of works a little bit like a low pass filter. Let me just switch off oscillator 1 again so we can hear that effect. We then have the amp control, which, as we've already seen, controls the level. Our routing fader works in the same way as it does for the oscillators. So we can route the output of the noise section through either filter 1, filter 2, or a blend of the two. That leaves us with the pop-up menu here. So hopefully you've already gathered that Massive is a pretty comprehensive synthesizer. So it should be no surprise that even the noise section has different types of noise. So we have white noise, bright noise, which has less and lower frequencies, brown noise, which is slightly duller. We have a tape hiss sound, kind of metallic sound, fantastic amp noise emulation. We have this paper setting, AC power, pipe setting, this very kind of high frequency metallic sound, murmur, and this aluminium setting. So these are great for sound design and sound effects. So as I said, we're going to come back to white noise when we look at the stepper LFO, but hopefully you've worked out some uses for white noise and how the noise section works in Massive. Next up, we're going to look at the feedback section. See you soon.